This is Roxamore Sports here live at George A. Novak Field with a great game on Friday Night Lights. I'm Sam Timmers with hosting with my co-host Craig, the CT Express Thomas. Craig, we're going to have a great game here tonight.
Great game tonight, great atmosphere. North Hills, 5A football. Great to have you back in the seat, partner. Sam, the Lumberjack Timbers, back in business.
It's great to be back here in the booth and to call a great game here tonight.
Woodland Hills starts out with the ball as North Hills deferred, and they give the ball off to the right side as Brandon Jones gets ahead for a big-time run. He takes the handoff from freshman phenom Cam Walter.
That's Brandon Jones, bursts over the right side of the line, finds running room, gets first down yardage, 1st and 10, Woodland Hills.
So both of these teams are having a little bit of a down year, but looking to restore the roar for the Wolverines. And for the Indians, they're looking to get back on the winning side. Jones tries the left side, and he runs into a defender and is taken down for a loss of about 4 yards, 3 yards on the play.
And that looked like that was Logan Johnson, number 88, number 11, 6'1", 225-pound tight end linebacker on D, shoots in and makes a tackle for a loss for the North Hills Indians.
So Wolverines are being led by Cam Walter, their freshman quarterback, took over for Austin Wells midway through the first game, and he's back to pass, and he throws the ball out, has a receiver, makes a person miss, shakes off 2 people, and he's up the sideline. That is number 24 for Woodland Hills, William Smith. Great play by the young man.
William Smith finds running room with the bubble screen pass. Outside, he finds plus yardage on the Indian side of the ball, and he's only a 9th grader, number 24, Will Smith.
So once again, it's Will Smith again, 2 from his freshman teammate, Cam Walter. So the future is looking bright for the Wolverines as they are 1st and 10 at about the 45-yard line of North Hills. Hand the ball over the left side to Jones. He's ahead for a big gain of about 9 yards.
It's about 9 yards on the carry, so it looks like Woodland Hills has decided to be physical tonight and come out and run the ball. So that was a nice game by Brandon Jones, who's been starting since he's been a freshman at Woodland Hills too as well.
So once again, we are underway Friday night under the lights. Me and my co-host, Sam, the Lumberjack Timbers. Great to be back here. This is the home opener for Woodland Hills. Big-time opportunity to make a statement here and get their season off to the right track as Jones shakes off the defender as he is instantly hit in the backfield, met by penetration from North Hills.
That was great penetration. That was number 20 for North Hills, bursting in real quick on the tackle. His name is Dason Tyler. He's only a sophomore, 5'10", 180 pound, burst in, made the tackle, the initial hit, and then it was a host of Indians cleaning it up.
So that brings up a third down and about 4 for the Wolverines. With Cam Walter in the shotgun, he has trips to the field. He looks, throws the bubble screen, gets it to his receiver up the field and ahead for the first down, and it's a Wolverine.
So the play calling looks pretty good on the first drive for Woodland Hills. Tim Boster dialing it up on the bubble screen, get the first down yardage. Looking like it's at the 30-yard line for Woodland Hills.
So we wanted to go to the quick keys for success for North Hills is control the ball, put pressure on the freshman quarterback, and to run the ball and control the ball and keep the ball out of the hands for the Wolverines. And over the right side as the Wolverines fall ahead for a short gain for Brandon Jones. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 9 yards to go.
And the keys for Woodland Hills tonight is to score points early, protect the ball, and make splash plays.
So we're looking forward to a big-time game. Walters is back in the shotgun, flanked by Jones. 2 receivers to the left and to the right, throws the ball, and it's a little bit short as he underthrows his receiver. But it looks like they have a definite game plan to get the ball outside to their playmakers in space and get them the ball and let them have some opportunities to make big plays.
Yes, and that's a hard throw, I would say, for the freshman quarterback, even though he's the phenom, he's throwing from the far hash all the way over to the other side of the numbers. You got to have a strong arm to do that. Ball comes up short.
So that brings up a third down here, and the Wolverines come out with trips to the field, shotgun formation. Jones flanking Walter. He looks left, throws a bubble screen, and he has a man wide open. He gets up the sideline. It's going to be very close there, Sam, depending on the spot for the first down.
That was a nice play there as Cam looked to his right and then looked back to his left with the bubble screen. It was a great block out there. You heard the crowd say, whoa. It was a good block out there, the springing, but we come up short. We're like fourth and a short one.
So it looks like the Wolverines are lining up here to go for it, partner. Early in the game, on your own 21-yard line, 4th and 1. Big play here. Wolverines come out with trips to the field. Cam keeps the ball, and he dives over the pile, and he moves the chains. Young fella showing a little effort there.
Cameron over the top for the first down for Woodland Hills. So that makes it 1st and 10.
Great call there, Sam. He fakes ball to Brandon Jones, and he follows him and goes up in the hole and gets the first down. Great play call.
It's a great play call right there.
So we'll see if the Wolverines can cash this one in and get paid or come out with 2 wide receivers, flanked to both sides. Pistol formation, up the middle to Jones, hands the ball off, and he fights to try to get ahead and gains about 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, he had to fight. It was a host of North Hills Indians in there on the play. Short gain on first down. Sometimes you hate to see him fight like that because you don't want him to get hurt. You know, when they got your ankles or they got you by your toes, so to speak. But that makes it 2nd and 8.
So 2nd down and 8. Woodland Hills comes out with trips to the field. Shotgun formation. Walter's flanked by Jones. Walter rolls to his right, has a receiver. Number 84, great move inside, and he gets down to about the 5-yard line. That's going to be a 1st down and 10 for the Wolverines.
That's number 24, William Smith, the 9th grader, 5'7", 147-pound wide receiver. So as you said, Coach Craig, they want to get the ball to the outside, and it looked like that's what Woodland Hills is doing to their playmakers.
Great play call once again, moving the pocket for the young quarterback. You know, if you have difficulty protecting, best thing to do is move your quarterback out of the pocket, give him a little time, and give him a 2 pattern read, and he was able to complete the pass. 1st and goal for the Wolverines, pistol formation. Handoff up the middle to Jones, and he has a little daylight. He drives ahead, and he's taken down at about the 2-yard line, inside the 2-yard line.
That's Brandon Jones bursting over the left side guard. In between the guard and the center, finds some running room, trying to punch it in, came up short. 2nd and goal, Wolverines.
Brandon Jones, short in stature, but the young man has great vision and great lateral movement. Throw wide open, blown coverage there. Great recognition for Cam Walter. Stands up, throws it to his receiver. He was not covered at all, uncovered receiver. Great play.
Yes, that's great awareness from the young quarterback. Called the play quick snap, realized that he was over there uncovered, just toss it up easy. That's one of the easiest touchdowns you could get in the Whippeals.
Absolutely. Great job by the young man, great recognition. Woodland Hills has a kicker this year, and he's on for the extra point. And the kick is down, it's up, and it's good. So far, 6:01 left to go in the first quarter. Woodland Hills strikes first, 7-0.
Yes, Woodland Hills finds pay dirt with the pass, and they strike first.
So once again, Woodland Hills strikes first here. Both teams come in. Woodland Hills come in with a 1-2 record, as their only victory was in a preseason match against William Penn, and they fell to Gateway and then to Penn Trafford last week in a big way, 48-14. But they are looking to bounce back in a big way this week. And then you look at North Hills, they come in 0-3. This is uncharted territory for both of them, Sam. What are you looking for to see out of these teams tonight?
Well, first of all, I want to piggyback on what you said. This is uncharted territory because these are 2 storied programs And back in the day, when you came into the arena or you went over to North Hills, you had to play a hard game to get out of there with a win.
Absolutely. So we'll look forward to first drive. The Wolverines come out and go straight down the field and pay it off. Great drive. Probably the best drive that I've seen them thus far this year.
Yes, that was a good drive. I heard they had some good drives when they played William Penn. They were up 28 to 7 early. I believe 28 to 0 early, and then they came back. But we want to see if North Hills Indians can answer with a drive of their own.
Absolutely. So we're just about set for the kickoff, and the kick is off. It's a short kick down the left side, taken by the Indians, stutter step, and he's taken down instantly by number 4 for the Wolverines. That looks like Noah Hutchinson.
Noah Hutchinson, yes, number 4. He's a hard-nosed kid. Makes a lot of tackles, makes a lot of plays on defense too, as well, running down on special teams, making a good play.
So for the Indians, you got number 3, John Green is going to be their quarterback. He's going to be at the helm, and he is also going to have assistance by his brother, Julius Green. So green to green, we'll look out for that connection. They come out in the shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to the left, and he hand the ball off over the right side, and he's upended for a loss of 1 or 2 on the first down. Great defense by the Wolverines.
And they're on the tackle for Woodland Hills. I believe that's number 33, Justin Perdue, senior, 5'11", 181-pound senior in there making a play, bursting in for a tackle for a loss. That makes it 2nd and 11 for the Indians. We have a player down.
So while we have a quick stoppage in play, we're going to see if North Hills can come out and answer the bell here. Great night for football, Sam, and great to be here with you. Western Pennsylvania football, Friday night under the lights at historic George A. Novak Field, Woodland Hills Wolverine. Sam, I remember many years ago we were in line to play North Hills. Would have been down at Three Rivers Stadium at the time, and now we have AccuShore Stadium, which was formerly known as Heinz Field, which probably should be Heinz Field at AccuShore Stadium. That would make the most sense, but hey, we're not the sponsors for that, so we can't decide that. But would have been a great matchup. That was the first year of Woodland Hills, but we came up a little bit short as we lost to Mount Lebanon in the playoffs. Else we would have faced the undefeated North Hills team that went on to win the championship. But I thought that would have been a great matchup back then, but it's a great matchup right now. So stay tuned for a great night of football here on the Roxamore Sports Network.
So back to live action here in the Roxamore Sports Network. It's 2nd and 11 for the North Hills Indians.
So it's shotgun. Oh, it looks like he had a little bit of movement by the Indians. The receiver, it looks like number 1, Cooper Cup Thompson. On the outside, looks like he jumped a little bit. Going to back up the Indians just 5 yards there.
So these are the type of plays that stymies a drive. Hopefully the Indians can get it together.
Absolutely. So that makes it 2nd down and 16, Sam. Hey, look like they're going the wrong way, brother.
So the North Hills Indians is looking to get off the snide, try to get a win.
Yeah, they come in 0-3. Trips to the field, shotgun formation. Quarterback is back. He looks right, flicks it down, has a receiver wide open, and it looks like Cooper Cup Thompson misses the pass. Hey, if he's going to live up to that Cooper Cup name, he got to catch that one.
Yeah, he got to catch that one. But what an arm by John Green Jr. He flicked that thing out there from the flick of his wrist, and it was flying. It was floating. He looked like he could spin that thing there.
Yeah, that was a good throw there by the young man. He just wanted his receiver to help him out and catch the ball. That brings up a 3rd down and 16. So the Wolverines are going to have to play good defense if they want to get the ball back to their offense and see if they can add to their lead.
Let's see if Woodland Hills will dial up some pressure.
So it looks like shotgun formation, hand the ball off over the middle, and he has a little daylight. He goes up the sideline. He's going to be real close to the 1st down, and it looks like a late flag comes in. Looks like it's going to be a hold against North Hills. I don't know if this one's going to stand, partner.
Yeah, we have laundry on the carpet.
I know we got a lot of laundry. I know I may have a couple loads to do at home, but they throwing it all around here tonight, sir.
Yes, sir. Early in the game, too early in the second quarter. I mean, early in the first quarter. Correction.
So they're going to march it back against North Hills, so that's going to bring up a third down. But I like the play call. Draw play, that was a great play. A lot of open lanes and close to the first down. So,
yeah, that was a nice play call right there. But now you're behind the sticks, so it'll be interesting to see what they will call now. Third and forever.
So that was from 10 yards from the spot of the foul. So that's going to make their third down a little bit closer. Instead of 3rd and 17 or 3rd and 16, it's going to be 3rd and 12. So we'll see if the Wolverines dial up some pressure here. They lay back in that prevent and allow North Hills to maybe run the ball again. So shotgun formation for Green. Hands the ball off again up the middle, but the Wolverines are there to shut it down.
In there on the tackle was Drayshawn Sanders, 5'10", 191-pound senior linebacker on a play. Indians in punt formation.
So the Wolverines have a host of players.
Back deep for Woodland Hills, Brandon Jones, and I believe that's number 15, Angelo Reddick.
Angelo Reddick also was a basketball player. He didn't get a chance to get a lot of rep last year, but he'll be out there this year. Kick is going to come down. Reddick lets it bounce, and it goes out of bounds. Wolverines are going to start excellent territory at the 42-yard line. .358 left to go here, partner, in the first quarter. Wolverines stop the Indians' first drive. They take over, and we'll see if they keep the pedal to the metal and keep the throttle wide open and try to put some more points on the board.
Yes, we hope they can keep the mo going in the word momentum. So it's 1st and 10, Wolverines.
Come out of huddle with trips to the field. Shotgun formation for Walter. He rolls, half roll to his left. He has a little green, throws the ball, has his receiver ahead for a gain of about 5 yards. He had the option there, partner. He could have run that for 5 or 10 yards, but he chose to get it ahead to his receiver. Good positive play on first down.
Right, that's a nice gain on first down. That makes it 2nd and 5, 2nd and a long 4 for the Wolverines. Nice play by Cam Walter.
So they come out with a shotgun formation. Again, pistol shotgun formation, trips to the field. Jones in the backfield. Walter fakes it to him, takes off up the sideline. He has some daylight. The young fella has a little wiggle with him, and he gets ahead for a first down.
Hey, wiggle, 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 wiggle. He got a little wiggle with him. He bursts over right guard, right tackle, finds some running room, finds some daylight, and shows that he has a little bit of swagger about himself as the young freshman quarterback. That makes him 1st and 10, Woodland Hills.
So great play calling. Not sure what's going on, but looks like the Wolverines may look like they have found something here. Got a little mo going. Come out with 2 wide receivers to the left and 2 to the right. Reddick on a little motion, handoff to Jones, and a fumble. Just as we said it, Walter hands the ball to Jones. He stripped. Turnover for the Indians.
Logan Johnson, 11, 6'1", 220-pound linebacker, bursts in, makes the strip, tackle, and recovery all in one play for the Indians.
Yeah, it looks like he was there right at the handoff, and he pretty much took it from Brandon Jones and could have gone the other way. But we'll see if the Indians can turn this turnover into points. They take over on about the 43-yard line. Formation, fakes the ball, he rolls to the right, looks for a little screen, has a guy, and it's almost intercepted. Jumps in the air. I'm not sure why he jumped in the air, but just keep your feet, son, and get the interception. But nonetheless, great defense for Amir Brown.
Yeah, that's number 26, Amir Brown. He's only a sophomore, 5'10", 162 pounds. Comes up, jumps in the air for the interception, and the ball slips right through his hands.
Well, we know that young man has great handles because we saw him on the basketball court being a Ford general, running the varsity basketball team. So great defense, but we just want to see the young man hold on for just a minute and get that pick and go the other way. Could have been a pick six.
That's right. And we have a lot of basketball players that went out this year for the team. Number 23, Shanier Pickney. And you just spoke about number 26, Amir Brown.
Yeah, you have Cruz McMillan, who's another guy who's playing actually 6'5", 193. Definitely has the size to be a Division I player. We just want to see this young man. He's new to football, but he would definitely be an opportunity for you to bolster your team if you could take that young man who's very raw and mold him into a great linebacker or even a safety, because he's a great young man. So if you're looking for a guy, this is a great guy. So Woodland Hills is rich definitely in talent once again, and as both teams are. John Green, a quarterback for North Hills, is a great young man. He's a senior. But definitely these teams right here will be definitely some Division I players out here. We have a stoppage in play right now, Sam. So far it's been a pretty clean game. Both teams are fighting hard. Looks like the Wolverines had a little bit of mo going on that got turned away by North Hills, a great strip turnover. But we'll see who can go into the rest of this quarter and, exert their will.
Yes, and again, we'll see. So they had the momentum going, and North Hills had a great play. I want to mention about the soccer team last night. Got a great victory. I believe it was against Elizabeth Forward last night, and the kicker, I believe that's for Woodland Hills, made the winning goal.
Yeah, that was the actual kicker for Woodland Hills. I think this is his first year being here with the football team. And the young man went out last night and made the winning goal. So that's a great job for the Woodland Hills Wolverines guys, and to come out and make this winning goal and come out and shore up, something that was has been a problem for the Wolverines for the last couple years. But it's great to see that they finally have solidified the kicker position with this young man.
And the head coach of the soccer team is Reverend Dr. Christopher Conti, MD. So North Hills comes out on the ball 2nd and 10, and it was mad pressure by the Wolverines in the backfield. Number 75 and number 27 was back there for a loss. That makes it 3rd and about 13 for the Indians.
So that would be the kicker is Jacob Mraz, young fella. Great job by him. He come out, he's already kicked the extra point for the Wolverines. So it's great to see him be able to do that. The small things make a big difference in the game. As you know, Woodland Hills lost last year to McKeesport, first game of the season, because they didn't have a kicker. But it's good to see them shore that up. Looks like there's a little bit of confusion by the Indians. They're going to take a timeout, and that's going to, when we get back to play, it'll be a 3rd down and about 13 yards to go.
I remember when North Hills Indians came here one time with a great player. His name was LeVar Arrington, and come through here, and he ran ramshot through the Wolverines his freshman year on their way to the state championship. And I believe his junior year, the game was a little closer, and Woodland Hills played them, and it was a battle ensued in that game. Not sure what was the victory or the outcome, rather, but it was a great game to see. Those were the heyday at the Woodland Hills Wolverines, and Woodland Hills has some great players. Remembering Delrico Fletcher being on that team too is a great player for the Woodland Hills Wolverines.
Absolutely, we have some great players come through both of these programs. LeVar Arrington was a great linebacker for Penn State, I believe, right?
Yes, he did. Great linebacker. Great linebacker.
So once again, 3rd down and 13. Green is back. He rolls. He's under pressure by Mr. Cruz, and he flips the ball, gets it to his receiver. He breaks a tackle, and he tries to fall ahead for the 1st down. What a great play. Great offense and great defense on both sides. So it looks like he'll be marked just short. That's going to be a 4th down there.
So that was great pressure by Cruz as the Indians were setting up the screen.
We have, once again, I didn't see the laundry on the field. Illegal. There we had a lineman downfield on the play, so that's going to nullify that play. Great play, though, by North Hills. Great execution, great defense. It's tough on that one to see that one called back.
Yeah, we got a lot of laundry on the carpet early, as we spoke about. 138 in the first quarter. Woodland Hills 7, Indians 0.
I'm not sure if they're using Tide or Drift or what type of detergent they're using, but it's a bunch of laundry out there, brother.
Yeah. I know my wife always wants me to get that gain.
Well, I'm sure North Hills would like to have that gain as well. But unfortunately, you got a couple people that got a little anxious. So they moved the ball back, so that's going to bring up third down in a country mile here at the Wolverina. We'll see if the Wolverines can get a little bit stern here and shut down this drive for North Hills. So we have a stoppage in play once again. Great night for football, partner. Great to be here with you. Great to have you back in the saddle. The Lumberjack Timbers made my day coming back, brother. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, I was invited by the CEO, Mr. Leon Roxamore told me, look, you're going to be out here. You want to come on up in the booth. I said, I'm going to come up and give it a shot. I ain't been here in a while. I seen you walk in. I seen you suited and booted. And I said, I'm going to go up here in the booth and hang out with my man, call this game the home opener here at the Woodland Hills Wolverines, where Woodland Hills is trying to get a win, trying to get on into the win column, lost in their last two. And North Hills Indians coming in 0-3.
Yeah, what a great night to be up here. North Hills comes out with 4 wides, shotgun formation, hand the ball off up the middle, taking a country mile, not even close, partner. I'm not sure about that play call, but you go to the well too many times, the Wolverines look like they're ready for that one.
Yeah, you may get us once early, you may get us twice, but the third time we're going to be there for it. So I think they just wanted to gain some yardage, and I think they had in their mind to punt it away.
So back deep for the Wolverines. Looks like Angelo Reddick. There's a timeout by Woodland Hills with 55 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Maybe coach wanted to talk about something and get his guys to look for the fake, or maybe he's setting up a trick play.
Yeah, maybe, something of that nature. Maybe, again, I was thinking the same thing. Maybe he called timeout to, have him ready for the fake punt, or he might be setting something up too as well.
Yeah, so been some good play calling here, good competition here, partner. It's a great night for football here, beautiful night here. Tonight is the night. And also, just so we have a minute, great time for football here, college. Pitt is doing well. They travel to Western Michigan this weekend and try to avenge their loss from last year. And then big game on Sunday here as the Steelers have their home opener as well against the Patriots, New England, the hated Patriots of New England. With or without Tom Brady, they're still hated here in Pittsburgh.
And they still have the Patriots.
And the kick is blocked and picked up, muffed and picked up by the Wolverines, taken in for a touchdown, but there is a flag on the play. Not sure why you would have to do anything, because there was a convoy of Wolverines over there as they were going up the sideline. Easy touchdown as it was a muff punt. That was Sakir Moore. It looks like he's going to be called for a penalty. So it looks like the punt was blocked, but it did go forward, but it was caught in the air by the Wolverines. So Sakir Moore returned it, but
Sakir Moore is the freshman phenom. He's the son of Tyree Young. He had 14 solo tackles in the Gateway game. Young man's getting on the field. He's the one that returned the punt for a touchdown, the block punt for a touchdown. But we have laundry on the carpet.
illegal block in the back by number 4, Noah Hutchison. It's going to nullify the touchdown, but the Wolverines will take over deep in North Hills territory. First down and 10 at about the 26-yard line, partner. So Wolverines come out with trips to the field, shotgun formation. Walter flanked by Jones. He looks, surveys the field, rolls out, looks for a receiver, keeps his eyes up the field, and he gets out of bounds for a loss on the play.
So that was pressure by the Indians by number 20, Deshaun Tyler, 5'10", 180-pound sophomore, bringing pressure along with number 88, who's all over the field for the Indians, Logan Johnson, 6'1", 220-pound junior linebacker. Chases Cam to the outside with a loss on the play.
Once again, Cam is taking over from Austin Wells early in the first season opener, so it's going to be some growing pains with the young man, but he got a long time, a great opportunity for this young man. Jet sweep over the left side, and it looks like a penalty is down. More laundry on the field once again as the Wolverines are ahead for a gain of about 7, but looks like that's going to come back. So we have laundry on the field, and the referees are talking about the play here. But once again, partners, great to be here with you Friday night under the lights. Good to see some fans coming out, but good to have you also tuning in here on the official Woodland Hills Sports Network, Roxamore Sports. We bring you all the Woodland Hills football varsity games this season.
It's great to be back in the booth with you and amongst family with the Roxamore Sports as well. So we see a big penalty. Got Woodland Hills, second and long there with the clock running out in the first quarter.
So we're under 20 seconds. Second down in the country mile. Walter moves. He's looking to throw a screen. Hits Jones. He has a blocker out in front. Makes a couple people miss, and he falls ahead for a gain of about 7 yards. So that's going to be third down. When we come back here in the next quarter, second quarter, it's going to be third down and about maybe 14 to go. So after one, partner.
So after one, right now, the score is Woodland Hills 7, the Indians 0. We're going to start this.
This game is being brought to you by our great sponsor here in Turtle Creek, Pennsylvania. One of the greatest pies you can try. You just got to try Shelley's Pie. Best pizza. Come to Turtle Creek. Get your Shelley's Pie pizza today. So we're back here getting ready for second quarter here, partner. Hey, we definitely looking forward to that Shelley's Pie, right?
Definitely looking forward to that. I ain't been in the booth in a while. Looking for that Shelley's Pie.
So they were a disciple of Vincent's, remember? So that was an opportunity, but it's a great pizza here. You ever guys get a chance, get them a call, 412-646-2560. You just got to try Shelley's Pie. Hey, partner, great first quarter. Great opportunity for these young people to get out and showcase themselves as Woodland Hills is coming, trying to even up their record to 2-2, and North Hills is trying to right the ship as they come in 0-3. But both of them are going out playing hard. You see, there's some very talented young people out here playing right now.
Yes, under the lights, Friday night, Western Pennsylvania football. Where would you rather be?
No, third down and 17. Walter gets the ball ahead for a gain of about maybe 9 or 10, maybe 12 on the play. That's going to bring up a fourth down. So we'll see if the kicker comes in for Woodland Hills, and they want to try to attempt a field goal here. This hasn't been done in a long time here.
But as I'm looking at it, it looked like he's got the quarterback breaking into play, so he's going to keep him on the field.
So a fourth down and 4, and Coach Bosser decides to go for it. Goes trips to the boundaries fakes the ball, throws it to the sideline, and he has a receiver ahead, and he's slammed down. But once again, more laundry on the field.
So we have a flag on the play.
So we'll let the Zebras sort this out. The pinstripes sort this out. We'll see what that is. So once again, partner, you got a freshman coming in, Cam Walter. Then you also got Scoop. You got a bunch of rich talent there. And looks like the Wolverines are primed to make a good run to right the ship and try to make a run for the playoffs this year.
And there's another great running back coming up. His name is Dooch Dutrell. Looking forward to getting him in the mix, and Naheem Baker-Smith too as well. The young talent coming up. So they have some talent coming up, and to be combined with the talent, the young talent that's here now. Looking forward for the Woodland Hills bright future, but still, we have a team on the field now this season, this year, that we're looking forward to do great things to as well.
So make sure you support them. Come on out to the Wolverina or log in and watch us on the RoxamoreSports.com. You can watch us on Spotify, all of our major platforms. Tune in on the Roxamore Sports Network.
Back to live action here.
Walter in a shotgun. He rolls to the right, looks for a receiver, throws it up, and he looks like he throws the ball away on that fourth down. I'm not sure about that one, partner.
Not sure, about that. I mean, I would have probably tried to, they went for the touchdown. I would rather try to get the first down, some type of play calling there as well.
But nonetheless, they tried and did not get the first down, so that's going to be a turnover on downs, and that means that the North Hills can go downfield right now, and if they can punch it in, they can tie this game up.
So we have the young junior linebacker named Andre Smith, number 42, in there. They say he's a stud at linebacker. Also with Hutchinson, number 4. Them two guys are running around making plays.
Absolutely. This is a very close-knit community. As I know Andre Smith's dad, I grew up with him. He was a neighbor of mine growing up. We played a lot of football on the streets together. He comes from a great family. So we're looking forward to that young man doing great things as well.
And just as you were speaking about him, just made the play on it looked like it might have been a Wildcat quarterback keeper, and he stepped up and made the play. 2nd down and 9 for the Wolverines.
So North Hills is deep in their territory at about the 26-yard line. Early in the second quarter, Woodland Hills leads 7-0. Green is back, shotgun formation, gets the ball outside, immediate hit, great hit. Steven Jackson, it looks like on the hit. Great play by the young man as he backpedaled, and he came up, shot out of a missile, shot out the cannon, and takes the receiver down. Great short tackle there.
Take him down for a loss. That makes it 3rd and 10 for the Indians.
So
It'll
we'll
be
see.
interesting to see what they call up.
Yeah, we'll see what they dial up here to try to get this first down. They haven't had a whole lot of success today, partner, on offense. So quarterback is back. Looks like he keeps the ball, and he looks for some daylight. He reverses field, goes up the field, runs into his own player. Once again, laundry flies from all angles. Somebody get the tide. Laundry on the field, cold water only.
Yeah, laundry on the carpet. Again, as he cuts back, and they were setting up the blockers. I believe it was a blocking in the back. He's trying to spring them.
So it looks like he tried to make a play there. John Green, he looked for some room. Young fellas putting forth all the effort trying to get the first down, but looks like that's going to go the opposite way. Illegal blindside block on North Hill, so that's going to back them up a little bit. Going to be half the distance to the goal, looks like. Going to make it a 3rd down in a country mile.
Yes, 3rd down, long way to go. It'll be interesting to see what the North Hills Indians will call up, what the coach would dial up on a play like this.
Yeah,
deep in Woodland Hills territory.
We'll see if they go over the top this time. They've been running that draw play. They may try to surprise them and go over the top this time. And North Hills breaks the huddle, come out with 2 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left, shotgun formation.
Sidecar, number 4.
Woodland Hills declined the penalty, so it looks like that's going to make it a 4th down for North Hills, and they're going to respot the ball, so the ball's going to go back to the 25-yard line. It'll be 4th down and 10 at the 25. So a little chess match going on there. Coach Bosser declines the penalty, brings up a 4th down. You got 2 receivers back for the Wolverines. Punting, they get it away clean this time. Ball goes to the sideline and bounces out of bounds. Woodland Hills is going to start out with great field position at about the 47-yard line.
Yeah, back deep was number 24, William Smith, 5'7", 147-pound, 9th grader. He's back deep, and also number 15 for Woodland Hills, Angelo Reddick, 5'11", 173-pound senior.
Yeah, partner. So, hey, so far, seen a great game with 9 minutes and 13 seconds left to go here on the clock. Woodland Hills versus North Hills. Many, many players that have come through this rivalry, this matchup here, have made it not only to college, but to the pros. So it's great football here. Walter hands the ball off the right side, running hard, and stopped after a gain of about 3 yards.
That's number 29, Elijah Nesby, 5'10", 180-pound sophomore, carries the ball for the Woodland Hills Wolverines.
So Nesby's in toting the mail for the Wolverines, gets ahead for a gain of about four yards on 1st down. So it's going to be pistol shotgun formation. Walter is set up. Nesby behind him. Pitch to Nesby. And he makes a couple people miss, and it looks like a hold there. It's going to be on number 16 of the Wolverines. It's going to back him up a little bit, and that is Zakir Moore. It's going to probably be called for a hold there.
Yes, that's the freshman for the Woodland Hills Wolverines in there on the tackle for North Hills.
So they have to decide if they want the ball at the spot, because it looked like it was a loss, or they want to back them up a little bit further. So it looks like the coach for North Hills Indians is Patrick Carey. He decided to take the penalty, it looks like, and back them up. I'm not sure whether he accepted the penalty or declined it. I haven't gotten a signal from the referee.
But that was a nice play by number 25, Samuel Calden.
So they looks like they declined it. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 13. Walter is back to pass, and he looks, and he throws it to his receiver on the sideline, his little outlet receiver, and he gets ahead for a gain of about 7 or 8 on the play.
He was looking to go deep with that pass, looking downfield, but it was great coverage. So he went through his progression and went to his outlet, over to his right, over in the flat. Running back, I believe. Got some yardage, but.
More laundry on the field, partner.
Yes, more laundry on the carpet.
So while we're waiting on a call here from the referee, illegal block in the back. Illegal block in the back on number 3 on the Wolverines. Makai Palmer was going to back the Wolverines up. So far, partner, this is turning into a defensive struggle Wolverines have moved the ball a little bit, but they haven't been able to finish it off other than that first drive. And it's going to be a 3rd down and 16. We'll see if what Wolverines dial up here as they come out with 4 wide, 3 trips to the field. Cam is in a pistol formation. 1 wide receiver at the top. And it looks like reverse to Angelo Riddick. And he has a little bit of daylight. He's up the sideline and gets ahead for a gain of about 10 yards on a play.
That was a nice play call by Woodland Hills Wolverines just to get some yardage back. Now it makes it 4th down and manageable.
So once again, that's going to bring up a 4th and 6 for the Wolverines. So it looks like they're set to punt the ball as their kicker is back. Their kicker is back, and they'll try to pin the Indians deep there.
Number 1, Cooper Thompson is back deep for the North Hills Indians. Now we have a timeout, stoppage in play. We like to let you know also that there's some malfunctioning going on with the scoreboard, so it doesn't have the down and distance if you're looking at that too as well.
Once again, guys, tonight's game is brought to you by Shelley's Pie, Turtle Creek, PA. Great, one of the best pies here in Pittsburgh. Yun's got to try Shelley's Pie. 412-646-2560. Get it loaded, partner. I like it loaded with all the fixings.
Well, when they say running through the garden, believe me, it'll be filled up. When they say running through the garden, that means it'll have everything on it. So you must be ready to eat it with a fork and a knife.
Absolutely.
Because it's filled up.
Absolutely. Great pizza, guys. Stop by and try Shelley's Pie. Great pizza. I'm a pizza connoisseur, partner. I'm like a Ninja Turtle. I like pizza. And this is one of the best ones I've had.
Yes. So Woodland Hills is in punt formation with 7:29 left. Woodland Hills up 7-0.
Tries to pin them deep, gets the kick away, angles it to the left sideline. It bounces, and looks like it's going to go dead at about the 14-yard line.
It's great to be up here in the booth with a good friend of mine, Juan Harris, who coaches for the middle school for North Hills. He says their North Hills middle school team is beating teams by 40 to zip, so they look pretty good. So that'll be interesting to see. Again, it's great to be sitting here next to him. My man, good dude, good guy. And so back to live action. We have North Hills deep in Woodland Hills territory, about the 13, 14-yard line, 1st and 10, North Hills.
So once again, Mr. Green comes out, shotgun formation, has trips to the field, looks to the boundary, hits his receiver, who's hit right away and falls ahead for a gain of about maybe 6 yards on the play. That pass was complete to number 81. It looks like that is Jacob Palaro, who caught that pass and falls ahead for a gain.
And Jacob is a 10th grader. He's a sophomore, and he looks the part, 6'5", 240.
Big fella.
End.
Yeah, big fella. Big fella. So we are under 6. We're just about 6-minute mark here in the second quarter from the George A. Novak Field at the Woodland Hills Wolverines. Craig Thomas along with Sam the Lumberjack Timbers. Great game. Green rolls to his left, and he's under pressure, and he takes a dive.
Green under heavy pressure by 2 players for the Woodland Hills Wolverines. That's number 75 in there in the backfield quick for the Wolverines. That's Juan Rose, junior, 6'6", 297 pounds.
So that brings up a 3rd down and 10 for North Hills. You pretty much can bet that they'll be conservative here, partner. They're not going to want to give the ball back to the Wolverines deep in their own territory. But at the same token, you never know. They could go aggressive. We'll see what they got. Shotgun formation. You got 4 wide receivers, and he hands the ball off up the middle. Conservative play call. Gets ahead for about 4 yards, and that's going to bring up 4th down, partner.
And that was Cruz jetting in there on the play for the Wolverines. First showed up and with a couple other hosts of Woodland Hills Wolverines.
So once again, we are set here, 4th down and about 6 yards to go. We're at about 5 minutes, and the punt is away and short, and it looks like the Wolverines get away from it, and the ball will be taken over by the Wolverines at the 49-yard line. So great starting field position for freshman phenom Cam Walter, who is the little brother of Kayla Walter, great standout varsity girls basketball player who's been making her mark on the basketball court for the last couple years as well. So they come from a very talented family, and Cam has a very bright future here as he's going to be the leader for the Wolverines going forward. And he brings his team out. He's got them set here. He looks like he comes out, pistol formation, trips to the field, calls a play, hands the ball off up the middle. Looks like number 25 for the Wolverines, Frank Keys, on the carry, and he falls ahead over that right side for a gain of about 2 yards on the play. So Wolverines are rich in the running back. They have a stable of running backs, and they keep rotating them in, keeping all of them fresh. So once again, shotgun formation, trips to the field for the Wolverines. Looks like the Indians showed a little pressure. Walter rolls, throws the ball, has a receiver ahead. Nice toss and catch ahead for a first down. Amir Brown on a reception for the Wolverines. First down, Woodland Hills. So that's going to put the Woodland Hills the first down and 10 at the 35-yard line. And we are under the 5-minute mark in the second quarter here. Walter hands the ball off, and it looks like he's taken back for a big loss there on the play. Number 78, freshman, on the stop, and that was Keys on the carry, and he lost about 5 yards on the play, so that's going to be a second down and 15. But great tackle there by Jamar Allen, freshman, 6'2", 290, big fella with the penetration. So it looks like the Wolverines are starting to go a little bit backwards here, got a little bit discombobulated. They're going to see if they can right the ship here and pick up this first down, as they had a promising drive starting out at the 49-yard line. Going to bring up a second down and about 20 yards to go here. Wolverines will be putting the ball in play at about the 45-yard line. They'll need to get to the 20-yard line, 25-yard line for the first down. Once again, Cam Walter, freshman phenom, the shotgun, trips to the field. Looks like pressure, picked up well by the Wolverines as he flicks the ball down the sideline, has a receiver, and it looks like it was great defense by the Indians. Going to bring up a third down and 20 here for the Wolverines. Good effort, good defense by the Indians as the receiver was covered up well there and was unable to pull that one in. So once again, the Wolverines come out in the shotgun formation, trips to the field, Walter in the backfield. He does a little half roll to his left. He takes off up the middle, gets ahead for a short gain of about 3 yards there. Going to bring up a fourth down for the Wolverines. With 2 minutes and 35 seconds left to go on the clock, the Wolverines are leading 7-0 against North Hills. So a great 5A football matchup here from the Wolverina. Once again, I'm Craig Thomas along with my partner, Sam the Lumberjack Timbers, who had to take a small exit to get down to the field to support his daughter, Ashley, as she is a senior here in the band for the Wolverines. So my partner is doing double duty, and so you'll hear me for the next 2 minutes, and then he'll be back here in the second half with us. Little rush on the kicker, and he gets it away, high ball, and it almost hits the Indian player as he didn't know. Ball almost hit number 20 for the Indians, and it falls dead at about the 11-yard line. But that punt was good. It almost hit number 20, Deshaun Tyler of the Indians, but he got away at the last second. So that's where the Indians, North Hills Indians, will take over with 1 minute and 46 seconds left to go on the clock. And we'd like to see how aggressive they'll be here with 1 minute, little over a minute left to go on the clock here in the first quarter. So far, a cleanly played game as far as the players are just being out there and no cheap shots, good solid football. Green hands the ball off up the middle, and he pops through, and he has up the sidelines. Ahead is number 4 for the North Hills Indians, Julius Green. Green to Green. He hands the ball off to his brother. He busts over the right side, and he gets up the sideline and pushed out of bounds at about the 41-yard line, as we have an injured player down on the field for the Wolverines. Looks like he's cramping, but that's a big play by the Indians. Great run, Green to Green, two brothers. Julius Green is a sophomore, 6 feet, 186 pounds, showed great speed, great strength, breaking through the right side of that line of scrimmage and getting the ball up the sideline for a huge gain. Big play for the Indians here, and we'll see if they can cash it in to even this game up going into the half. So we have a stoppage in play. Once again, guys, we'd like to thank our sponsor here, brought to you tonight from the George A. Novak Field, Shelley's Pie, the best pie in Pittsburgh's. Young's got to try Shelley's Pie, 412-646-2560. Get it loaded. Let them know you heard about them on the Roxamore Sports Network. Young's got to try Shelley's Pie. So it looks like coming off the field, Wolverine is coming off on his own volition. Looks like the young fella had a cramp there. All right. It looks like Amir Brown walked off under his own volition for the Wolverines. So young fella be off the field for a play. Green is back, and he's under a little bit of pressure. He rolls out to the right, finds his receiver ahead, gets it ahead to Mr. Cooper Cup Thompson, and he pulls that one in and steps out of bounds for a gain, a first down there for the North Hills Indians as they are on the move with about 1 minute and 22 seconds left on the clock. We'll see if they could cash it in and tie this game up. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. This is exciting football here. Western Pennsylvania, 5A football. Powerhouse matchup. Woodland Hills versus North Hills. Trips to the field. Green is back. He's under a little pressure. Takes off up the middle, and he's swallowed up by a host of Woodland Hills defenders. And looks like first to get there on the play for the Wolverines, I'm not sure if that's number 75, but no gain on the play. Great effort by the Wolverine defense to close that hole down, as it looked like Green had a big hole to get up through and get some positive yards, and Wolverines were able to shut that down. North Hills comes out, trips to the field. Green keeps the ball, quarterback design run, goes over the right side, and he's taken down. Looks like number 33, Justin Purdue, on the tackle for the Wolverines. So 36.1 seconds left to go here in the clock. Second quarter, Wolverines leading the North Hills Indians 7-0. Great, exciting matchup here. Once again, Western PA football. Ladies and gentlemen, no better place to be than here at the Wolverina Friday night under the lights. This brings back a lot of memories here. I remember being here the first year and we played against Gateway High School, and there was 13,000 fans here, standing room only. There had to be at least 10 players on that field that were going to Division I schools. Great excitement. The community brought the community together. We like to see that again. So if you can, come on out and support these young people. Post-COVID, wear your mask if you feel comfortable. But come on out or tune in to Roxamore Sports and watch it live here. Best seat in the house. Third down, Mr. Green is shotgun formation. And the snap is low, and it looks like they fall on it. And it's going to be a loss on a play, going to bring up a fourth down for the Indians as they go to a hurry-up offense, try to catch the Wolverines napping here. Under 20 seconds here. Fourth down and about 12 yards to go. Green is in the shotgun formation, flanked by his brother. Back to pass, he rolls out, and it looks like laundry on the field. Green is under the rest. He throws the ball up and is picked off by the Wolverines. Number 8, Sonny McClinton, as he comes up hobbling a little bit. It looks like the Wolverines are going to decline this holding, and they're going to take over the ball with 2.6 seconds left to go on the clock as they turn the Indians' drive away. Penalties decline. Great play by Sonny McClinton as he steps in front of that one and takes it the other way for the Wolverines. As they're going to take over, and it looks like Cam Walter is going to take a kneel down here, and they're going to go into this half with the lead from the George A. Novak Field, Woodland Hills Wolverina. Craig Thomas, along with my co-host, Sam the Lumberjack Timbers. So Walter's in a shotgun formation. Doesn't look like he's taking a kneel down. And he hands the ball off up the middle, up the side, and it looks like he gets ahead for a gain of about 11 on the last play. That'll do it, ladies and gentlemen, for the first half from the Woodland Hills Wolverina, George A. Novak Field. Woodland Hills is leading the North Hills Indians 7-0. My name is Craig Thomas, and we'll be right back here for a second half, for the halftime show and some information just as soon as we thank some of our sponsors on the Roxamore Sports Network. football division, 5A football matchup, Woodland Hills Wolverines versus the North Hills Indians. Great powerhouse matchup. Stay tuned for the North Hills Band, which will probably be followed by the Woodland Hills Band. We'll be right back for second half action in our halftime show after the band performs, so enjoy the band.
Drum majors Ryan Powers and Nadia Benet. Is your band ready? Woodland Hills, you may take the field for your performance.
No, Shaler is headquarters. Franklin Regional's at 10-7 on Gateway at halftime. Yeah. What is fun? Seneca Valley is leading Pine Richland 7-3 halftime. So I think that's us. Shaler. Yep. So that's all the northeast section teams, and then I figure our line.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Little technical difficulty. The mic is on now. So we have 5A matchup here. Woodland Hills Wolverines versus the North Hills Indians. Woodland Hills comes out. They lead this game so far 7-0. Great matchup so far. First half showed Cam Walters come out 9-12, 82 yards, 1 touchdown, no pick. Great matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. I'm Craig Thomas along with Sam the Lumberjack Timbers for a second half matchup as North Hills comes out and they try to even up this game here in the second half. So we'll be right back with more action from the Wolverine, George A. Novak Field. I'm Craig Thomas on the Roxamore Sports Network. We'll be right back. Welcome back live to the Woodland Hills Wolverines, Turtle Creek, PA, George A. Novak Field, where 5A Western Pennsylvania matchup, Woodland Hills leads the North Hills Indians 7-0 here in a hard-fought first-half battle. The Indians will receive the ball as they won the toss and deferred to the second half. So Woodland Hills sends out their kicking team. We're just about set for play. The ball is teed up. Both teams are ready to go here for second half action on the Roxamore Sports Network. The kick is off deep, taken by North Hills at about the 4-yard line. Cooper up the sideline, and he shakes off a couple defenders and gets ahead for a big gain up the sideline. And at the end of the play, more laundry comes in from the referee, so we'll sort that out. Once again, first half action. Saw Cam Walter, 9 for 12, 82 yards, 1 touchdown, no interception. Brandon Jones, 8 rushes for 28 yards. As Woodland Hills has 60 yards rushing and 80 yards passing. Amir Brown with 3 receptions for 33 yards. Will Smith for 3 receptions for 34 yards. For North Hills, first half, 49 yards rushing. Julius Green had 7 carries for 51 yards. His brother John was 3 for 6, 1 interception for 17 yards for a total of 66 yards. So pretty lopsided there as far as the yardage is concerned, but tight ball game nonetheless. Going around the conference so far, Shaler is leading 41-0 over Hempfield. Franklin Regional was beating Gateway 10-7 at the half. Penn Hills was leading Moon 28-0. Upper St. Clair was leading Fox Chapel 35-0 at the half. And Seneca Valley was also leading 7-3 at the half. So it looks like a personal foul is called, and this is going to nullify a great return and back up North Hills. And Mr. Cooper was called for a personal foul. It's going to back them all the way up. So they go from great field position all the way starting down at the 15-yard line. So looks like North Hills cannot get out of their way as they had some success on a kick return and find themselves backed up, starting deep in their own territory. 11:50 left to go here in the second half. And a run is off the left side. Hit is made initially by the Wolverines, and he's running back spins off the tackle. And looks like number 4, Julius Green, gets ahead for a gain of about 5 yards over the left side. 2nd and 5 or a long 5 or a short 6, depending on how you want to look at it. But nonetheless, great night for football here, Western Pennsylvania. I'm Craig Thomas, along with my co-host, Sam the Lumberjack Timbers, who's making his way back to the press box here as he was down with his daughter doing some daddy duties there. As his daughter, Ashley, is a senior here at Woodland Hills High School, and we definitely want to cherish that moment and be a part of all of her senior year activities as well. So that's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 6 yards to go for North Hills. We'll see if North Hills can come out and tighten this game up, or Woodland Hills can stiffen up on defense and try to get the ball back and add to their lead. So North Hills comes out in a shotgun formation. Looks like strength is to the field. Motion. Quarterback rolls to his right, looks for a receiver, throws the ball a little bit off the mark. John Green's pass was intended for number 8, Michael Hosky, and the ball goes out of bounds, and the Indians are going to be forced to punt here deep in their own territory. So Woodland Hills comes out with two people back deep. Scoop Smith and Angelo Reddick back deep. So the Wolverines are going to come out at half with a great stop and a great opportunity to put more points on the board. And the punt is back, and it's off. This one might be returned. Takes a big bounce, and the Wolverines back away from it. Looks like it's going to go dead just slightly inside of the 45-yard line. So that's where Wolverines will kick over with their freshman phenom, Cam Walter. We haven't found a nickname for Cam yet, but we'll come up with one. If you guys got something, text it in on the Roxamore Sports Network. We'd like to see what you got for Cam Walter, the freshman phenom, a nickname for the young fella. He's played very efficiently in the first half. Once again, he was 9 for 12, 82 yards, no interception. He also ran the ball a couple times, had some pretty big gains. So the Wolverines come out with pistol formation, motion from the left, hands the ball off over the left side. It looks like taken down for a loss on the play.
That's number 20 for the Indians. In there on the tackle, he bursts in. Looked like he shot out of a cannon. Dason Tyler, sophomore.
Hey, he looked like you, partner. Shot out of a cannon as you was coming up them steps. I saw you.
I was taking it one step at a time, then I started taking two. When I got to the top, I was breathing heavy.
Hey, partner, you look like you ready to go down there and get you a couple plays in there on that defensive line as well there.
Yeah, I remember those days when my hand was down.
So Walter's rolling out, has a receiver, gets it ahead and out of bounds. Great run as he rolls to the right and throws it on the run. You can't teach that, partner. So that guy has a little bit, he has a few intangibles for a freshman. He's wise beyond his years. You just got to continue to nurture him and help him, put him in good positions. You're going to have something with that young man.
Yeah, he's a baller. He's a ball player. Got a little bit of swag about him, a little bit of juice about him. You know what I mean? Rolls out, they get him out of the pocket, finds a receiver, puts a dime on him. That's first down for the Woodland Hills Wolverines.
So Walter is in a shotgun formation. Two receivers on the field, little motion going to the left. And he hands the ball off up the middle. Big gainer, looks like ahead for a gain of about 7.
That's number 25, Frank Keys, senior, 5'9", 196-pound running back. Bursts over right guard, finds some running room, gets a great gain, gets 8 yards.
Yeah, young fella showed great patience there, reading his blocks, gets over the right side, runs through some tackles, running hard, gets ahead for an 8-yard gain on first down. Great play.
I believe Brandon Jones is out of the game. I believe he's hurt. I seen him come off the field with no pads on.
Once again, over the left side, making a couple people miss. Up the middle, falls ahead. Frankie Keys look like he's going to be the workhorse for the rest of this one. So Frankie Keys is ahead for the first down.
Yeah, that's Frank Keys. He's been known for as a great running back throughout the grassroots football league as he played for Swissvale Braddock Wolverines. He always was putting up great numbers. It's great to see him dotting the I out of the pistol and getting some carries in the varsity game.
One of the things that I noticed on that partner, he had both hands on the ball. Great ball security. He was not going to let go of that ball. So very important for a young man. Looks like the Wolverines are going to be backed up here, get a little bit anxious on that left side, jumps off sides.
Yeah, that Keys, that name rings bells as his grandfather is a policeman over at Homestead. Used to be a policeman in Rankin too as well.
And I wonder if he's related to my ex-teammate at Michigan State, Corey Keys, who is a great standout in his own right from Steel Valley High School. Went to Michigan State with me as well. So great young man, comes from a great family there.
Yes, he is related to the Keys over there. That's where they're originally from, over there in the Homestead area.
So the snap is low. Walter picks it up, and he finds his receiver, hits his receiver, showed great awareness to roll out with the ball, but his receiver did not look that one in, and I'm sure he wished he had that one back.
Yeah, so it was a low snap, bobble the ball, but, Cam had the wherewithal to be able to regroup himself, get the ball, and make a nice pass. Receiver didn't look it in. He looks it in. That'll be a nice game. But nevertheless, that makes it second and about 14 for the Wolverines.
Hey, partner, that's a big word there, wherewithal. That's a big one there. Ooh-wee. Hey,
yeah,
man.
it's starting to come back to me.
Hey, man, it's great to have you back here, man. It's been some time since we've been here together in the booth. It's been we like to thank Leon Rockymore, our CEO, and we like to send our prayers out to him and his family as well, as he's lost his brother. So we like to thank you. And he came in today and got everything going, and he's going to spend some time with his family. Keep him and his family in his prayer as he lost his brother, his younger brother, here recently.
Yes, he lost his brother. His brother is Jamal M. Hardy Sr., and the homegoing celebration will be tomorrow. It'll be over at Lighthouse in the on the south side, 810 Fisher Street. Back to live action.
Yeah, we love you, brother, and we're praying for you and your family. And it may not go away, but it'll get easier in life. We love you. And it looks like Cam Walter throws the ball. He had a receiver open, and it just underthrew him a little bit, and the ball was picked off, and North Hills takes over deep in their own territory.
Yes, as Cam tries to get out, running over to the left side. Receiver did spring free, but Cam running to his left, trying to throw crossbody with his right, comes up short. The man makes a great play. The young man makes a great play for the North Hills Indians. So now it's first down and 10 deep in Woodland Hills territory for the Indians.
So we'll see if the Indians can get on the board here. Just as was in the last couple weeks, Wolverines played close for all 3 quarters, and then somehow it breaks open towards the end. So we'll see if the Wolverines can do the buck up here and keep their foot on the neck of the Indians, or if the Indians can come forward and circle the wagons and get some points on the board.
Right, this one is close for me, Craig. It's too close for me. So anything can happen. A pick six, a fumble, a scoop and score. So anything can happen. It's too close. We got to get some scoring on the board to separate themselves. Talking about the Woodland Hills Wolverines, as you just spoke about, the games were close. Woodland Hills had Gateway 7-0 in the fourth quarter. And so they ran into a buzzsaw. Against Penn Trafford, though, as Penn Trafford opened it up wide on them. But here tonight, 7-0 Woodland Hills Wolverines over the North Hills Indians.
So we are just about here set for play, but we'd like to thank our sponsor here once again, Shelley's Pie here in Turtle Creek. One of the best pies here in Western Pennsylvania. If you're in the neighborhood, you just got to try Shelley's Pie. 412-646-2560. One of the best pies here in Western Pennsylvania. Come on by, tell them you saw it on the Roxamore Sports Network. You just got to try Shelley's Pie.
That was nice penetration by the Woodland Hills Wolverine defense. Stopped him for a short gain of 1. It was a host of Woodland Hills Wolverines on the tackle.
Yeah, partner, this is going to be a big stance here for either the Wolverines or the Indians. Indians can take the ball and drive it 90, 95 yards and get paid her. That would be big. Or if the Wolverines can turn them away here, and they're going to be conservative here, and they run the ball off the right side again. Looks like the Wolverines are up for the task there, and they come up with a big stop.
Woodland Hills with a stiff defensive stop. No gain on the play.
Hey, big fella looked like you on that one, partner. He knifed in there. And, hey, good stop there by the Wolverines.
Looking like Tony Siragusa in there right now. Shooting in there. Looking good, or Cam Hayward in there on the tackle. So there is a loss on the play. 3rd and about 12. Want to remind you about the band concession stand up top. They do take your card too as well. They have different things than down here in the concession stand down below.
Yeah, we talked about that. Partner. You were out doing double duty, supporting your daughter. Is this her senior year, Ashley? Great young lady's been in the band, doing well in school, and I know you're proud of her. Your baby's growing up, and you're gonna be an empty nester soon, partner.
Empty nester soon, yes sir, yes sir. Yeah, I'm very proud of her. Been in the band since 7th grade. She was on the basketball team for a little bit. She's in performing arts too as well. Just following suit with her siblings in the band and her brothers in sports.
Yeah, you'll be an empty nester, and I just started all over with that brand new baby girl, Paola. So At least I know I got a babysitter, partner. So it looks like the Indians hand off over the right side. And it's going to bring up a 4th down as the Wolverines hold, and they're going to get the ball back with great field position with Reddick and Scoop back deep. And it looks like Wolverines, we'll see if Mr. Walter Neighborhood, if he can cash in and how he responds to the mistake, as it didn't cost the Wolverines any points, fortunately.
Yes, that was a great stop there by the Woodland Hills Wolverines defense.
Very short kick and takes a big hop, picked up by Scoop, and he makes a couple moves, makes a couple people miss. Scoopy Scoop with the shoop, makes a couple people miss, gets the ball ahead inside the 30-yard line, down to about the 23-yard line, where the Wolverines are going to take over in great field position.
So that's Scoot Smith, who was highly ranked in basketball already as a great basketball player. He's ranked in the state, young man, but he has some moves. You get him in open space, he can make some things happen. That's Scoot Smith.
So the Wolverines come out 1st and 10. We got 2 wide receivers to the left. Pistol formation for Walter. A little bit of motion. Hands the ball off up the middle. Going through a hole, getting ahead for a big gain. Looks like Mr. Keys again, as they handed Mr. Keys the keys to the automobile, and he's going to be one driving it for the rest of the game.
So they give him the keys to the Bugatti, as I like to say, at the Woodland Hills Wolverines. So Frank Keys bursts over left side, found some running room for a great gain of about 7.
So 2 score here, partner. Lead could be big here. The Wolverines can punch it in here or even get a field goal, as this has been a close game, a tough battle fought here. Western Pennsylvania. Cam Walter hands off again, fakes it, keeps it, going up the sideline. He has a daylight, and he's ahead, and it's a flag laid on the play.
Laundry on the field again. What a great fake, though. Everybody thought the running back had the ball. Cam puts it in, pulls it out, tries to find pay dirt, but Laundry on the carpet.
Absolutely. Great play call, great execution, except for the last little hold down there by the receiver. I'm not sure they called 2 fouls on the offense. Holding is declined. Holding number 54 for being forced. 10 yards from the spot of the foul, so that's going to bring up 2nd down for the Wolverines. But great play fake by the young fella. He showed a little bit of wheels there, gets up the right sideline and takes it into the end zone for a pay dirt. So you can look forward to seeing a lot more of that in the future, partner.
Yeah, he's a big-time athlete. He's on the basketball team, too. He's able to put it down, too, already as a freshman on the basketball team.
So it looks like Walter is back in shotgun formation. Rolls to his right again, looks for a receiver, throws the ball away as he didn't see anyone. He may have had someone deep in the end zone coming open late.
If he would have looked backside, I know he's all the way to the, to the sideline over here on the numbers. Look backside, he has somebody wide open, but that is a long throw to get it over there. He was under heavy pressure too as well.
So we'll see 3rd down. I don't know if this is 4-down territory for the Wolverines. I'm not sure at the leg for the kicker where he feels comfortable at, but this may be 4-down territory for the Wolverines.
Well, the kicker might be feeling good right now because he just had the winning goal for the soccer team last night.
Yeah, absolutely, partner. So it comes out. Got 2 wide receivers to the left. Shotgun formation, little motion. Looks left, throws the ball, hits the receiver up the field. He's going to be close to the 1st down, and it looks like he might have it.
So that looked like 1st down yardage. I think it was Frank Keys bursting.
1st down for the Wolverines. Big play there to keep the chains moving.
It might have been a pass to Frank Keys.
It absolutely was a pass.
Pass to Frank Keys, and he gets 1st down The Woodland Hills Wolverines.
Yeah, he made a couple people miss, partner, and got ahead. And looks like the drive continues for the Wolverines. Looks like pistol formation. Handoff up the middle to Mr. Keys again. Breaks out of it, and he bounces off of a couple tacklers, and he's wrestled down at about the 8-yard line. Looked like he was hog-tied there on that one, partner.
Yeah, he ran up the middle, got into a little bit of traffic, bursts out over to the left side, and the guy held on, swung him around a little bit, put him down. So that, and 2:40 left in the third quarter, Woodland Hills 7, Indians 0, but Woodland Hills is deep in Indian territory.
Yes, sir. Second down and 8 yards to go. Walter in the shotgun formation. Hands off up the middle. In, walks in untouched. Frankie Keys starts the car and turns on the engine and walks it in for a touchdown.
So Frank Keys 8 yards out, bursts in. Kind of looked like Craig, the CT Express right there. Bouncing over to the left side, punching it in for the Woodland Hills Wolverines.
So that was a great drive there, aided by the turnover by Cam Walter, which pinned the Indians deep in territory, and they kicked the ball. Wolverines took over in great plus territory, was able to march the ball right down the field. So we're seeing an emergence of this offense once again for the Wolverines as they look to go up here, 14-0. Kick is down, it's up, and it's good. Hey, you don't know how good it feels to say the kick is down and it's up and it's good, partner.
You are so right, so correct to hear the kick is down and it's up and it is good at the Woodland Hills Wolverines. I don't know what grade that kicker is in. Hopefully he's a young man and we have him for a few years.
Absolutely. As the Wolverines lead the North Hills Indians 14-0 here late in the third quarter, 2 minutes and 17 seconds left. Craig Thomas along with Sam the Lumberjack Timbers. Great to have you back, partner. Hopefully it won't be 2 years again before we get back together. You know, it's great to have you here. I missed you. I'm sure these kids miss you. It's great to be here. We have a great chemistry. We know each other. You know what I mean? We go back. And it's just great to have you here, man.
And we know the history here, too, as well, at the Woodland Hills Wolverines and, you know, WPL football, too, as well. We know a little bit about each team coming in, who Woodland Hills is playing, who was their main players, the coaches, etc. And North Hills had a great coach in Jack McMurray back in the day, and he's world-renowned like George A. Novak, too, as well.
Yeah, and I know you've been here while I was gone in Michigan for 30 years. You was here coaching the kids and doing the ministry thing here and trying to help move Pittsburgh forward, help save the youth in every aspect. And so I know you know a lot about sports. You're a wealth of knowledge, and it's great to have you here being a part of the broadcast again, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I miss it, too, as well. Glad to be back.
So it looks like the kick goes out of bounds for the Wolverines, and it looks like it's going to be a penalty, and it looks like the Indians are going to take over at about the 35-yard line, I believe. First down North Hills, but referee's mic was breaking up just a bit. But it looks like the ball will be placed down at about the 35-yard line. So it'll be great field position for the Indians starting out here. Once again, these are both two-story great programs. Western Pennsylvania football, you're looking for a great athlete, you can look no further. Both of these teams have a great tradition, great athletes on the field, great kids. Will be an asset for your program to have them in college to play for you. And it looks like Mr. Green fakes the handoff, and he is immediately taken down by the Wolverines.
He's immediately taken down by the freshman phenom, Zakir Moore, number 16, who is the son of Tyree Young, who was a stud here at Woodland Hills Wolverines, and he's playing just like his dad, making tackles in the backfield, making tackles for no gain, making tackles for losses. Zakir Moore.
So as I spoke about it, partner, time I was gone away in Michigan, you were here coaching a lot of these young people. So you know you have a lot of upfront and personal connection to a lot of these young people, along with their parents as well, as you were out here coaching them for a long time. Big fella on the right side, shaking off tacklers.
Jacob Palero, sophomore, 6'5", 240, big
Yeah.
fella, tight end.
Just shaking off the defenders, continue rumbling up the sideline, gets ahead for a gain of about 7 on the play. Hey, he's going to be trouble there, that big guy, and he got some good hands.
Looking like Darnell Dickerson.
3rd down and 4, and we are under 1 minute left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Wolverines leading the Indians 14-0. Green rolls to his left, looks for a receiver. He's under pressure. He's being pursued, and he's taken down for a big loss. John Green is sacked on the play. Austin Wells, good to see the big fella getting in the game, as he was started out at quarterback, and he's moved over to defensive end, and he's having an impact there, as he is also a great player, a great athlete as well. Number 11, Austin Wells, who started out, he's a senior, 6'1", 187, quarterback and a defensive end. So great athlete, great person to have on your team.
Yes, that was a great play by Austin Wells. Stayed in pursuit, stayed in his hip pocket, didn't go for the move on the reverse, pounced on him for a loss, about 6. And that's fourth down and 14 for the Indians.
So it looks like we have, 4th down, dead ball foul. So it's going to be a 15-yard penalty, and it's not going to give them the 1st down, but it's going to bring up a 4th down for the Indians. But nonetheless, that was a great play by Austin Wells. So I'm not sure about this. The referees are going to have to sort this one out, have to take it back to the loss and then march it ahead 15 yards and then go from there. So while we have a stoppage in play, partner, what about our sponsor for tonight's game?
Shelley's Pie. Great piece of pie. Great place to go eat. Family atmosphere. You can dine in on Fridays and Saturday nights. It's packed down there. You can dine in and have a good time. Family atmosphere. Shelley's Pie, 412-646-2560. You have to try Shelley's Pie.
Yeah. And once again, partner, brings up a 4th down. It looks like for the Indians, it's going to be a 4th down, maybe a long 1 or a short 2, but I'm not sure. I'm being down 14-0. You might want to go for it here going into the 4th quarter. I'm not sure if you got too much to lose here. And it looks like they try to draw the Wolverines off sides, and it looks like it works. But it looks like you did see one of the Indians move a little bit over there on that right side. But nonetheless, looks like it's going to be a 1st down for the Indians as they try to get into scoring position and get back in this game.
So that was a coaching move, great coaching move by North Hills. They had the team out to go for it. Then they rushed the punt team on, rushed them on, had them set just to draw them off sides. You got to be disciplined at that time. You got to watch the ball, at that time. You can't give them anything, that being Woodland Hills. 1st down and 10, North Hills Indians.
So that'll do it for play here. 3 quarters. At the end of 3 quarters, Woodland Hills Wolverines are leading the North Hills Indians 14-0. But the Indians are on the move. So we'll be right back with 4th quarter action on the Roxamore Sports Network. Welcome back to live action here. Fourth quarter play. Raise it up. Fourth quarter, partner. Woodland Hills versus the North Hills Indians. The Indians on the move here, trailing 14-0 here at the Wolverina.
And a bubble screen by Mr. Green to the receiver, but he mishandled the play. Dropped the ball. That makes it 2nd and 10 at about the 49 of the Indians. Indians trying to get on the board, trying to get some momentum going on, try to punch one in. 14-0 Woodland Hills Wolverines.
So Mr. Green comes out, shotgun formation, has trips to the boundary, top of the field, 2 receivers to the right. He rolls, throws a bubble screen as he's under pressure, and he's a little bit off the mark to his receiver, Mr. Cooper, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down and long for the Indians.
3rd and 10. This is the money down right here for the Woodland Hills Wolverines on defense. Get it done.
So, partner, you know, this history goes a long way. When we played here, this field was not as beautiful as it is now. Had a big hump in the middle of the field. That was like our 12th man. We used to like playing with the hump in the middle of the field here at the Wolverina. But now it's nice and pretty, and these guys are playing on this turf. And number 11 comes up, shakes off a couple of defenders, and goes ahead for the 1st down.
Yeah, that's number 11, Curtis Knock-em-block.
Naba block.
Number 12, a senior, 6'2", 175, breaks the tackle. That was number 6, Thomas Drake, who should have made that tackle, but he breaks the tackle and gets the 1st down yardage plus territory, now in Woodland Hills territory.
Great reception by that young man. And it looks like both people moved at the same time. It looks like, I'm not sure how they're going to call that, because it looks like the receiver on the opposite side moved as well. But it looks like it's going to be encroachment against the Wolverines. And they're going to move it ahead 5 yards. 1st down and 5 for the Indians as they are on the move here.
Yeah, you got to be disciplined, as I spoke about. You got to watch the ball. I know Cruz is trying to make a big play.
1st down and 5. Pistol formation for Green. Hands the ball off up the middle to his brother, and he's ahead for a 1st down and a gain of about 7. So that's going to move the chains for the Indians, and the Indians are on the move.
That's the Green connection. The senior quarterback to the sophomore running back bursts over right guard, finds some running room. In there on the tackle, number 42, Andre Smith for the Woodland Hills Wolverines.
How fun that must be for them 2 young men to be on a team together. Be fun to sit there and talk to your brother about the game, and your brother's the quarterback and you the running back, and you talk about what we're going to do on this field to try to win this game. Handoff again to Green, but the Wolverines are ready for him this time. They take him down for a short gain. 2nd down and 9 for the Indians, partner. What you looking here going throughout this 4th quarter? You think the Indians will be able to get in and punch it in and get a score?
Well, the Indians right now have some momentum going down here deep in Woodland Hills territory.
So Green is in shotgun, trips to the field. He looks to the boundary, throws it to his big tight end, and it takes a host of Wolverines to bring down big number 81, as that young fella, Jacob Polaro, is just a load. Partner, I wouldn't want to tackle that big fella.
He's a load. No, he had number 25, Frank Keys, hanging on for life on that tackle, hanging on at the ankles.
Hey, he was hanging on till the Wolverines could get there and help him out, holding on for dear life. Brings up a 3rd down.
That was Amir Brown holding on for life, DB.
3rd down. Green is back. He has a lot of time. Now he's under pressure. He rolls. He gets away. He looks up to get up the sideline. He's pushed out of bounds. So great defense by the Wolverines as they had all the receivers covered up.
Yeah, that was great defense on the back end. I thought I might have seen a receiver running free coming across the formation, coming across the window, as Green didn't see it.
Yeah, he was under a little duress there. once again, partner, a little laundry on the field. I don't know if they're using cold water or Tide or what, conserving energy, but it's more laundry on the field.
Yes, a lot of laundry on the carpet tonight. The referees are getting paid. They're getting their money worth tonight.
They may need some new flags after the night, partner. So it's a holding against the Indians, and the Wolverines elect to back them up there. Going to give them another down. That's going to be a third down and about 14 yards to go. As you know, that the Indians are down by 14, so this is definitely two-down territory.
This is the money down, third down right here.
Green is back to pass. He's under duress, and it looks like he is taken down by...
And that's a sack by number 2, Cruz McMillan.
The Cruz,
6'3", 193 DN comes off the edge.
The Cruz missile comes off the right edge and gets to Mr. Green, takes him down for a big loss. Cruz is one of those guys that, like I said to you earlier, this young man, 6'5", 193, has just untouched talent and ability here. Be a great player. Reminds me of Jason Taylor back in the day, who played basketball for the Wolverines. Didn't play football until his senior year, went on to Akron, all-pro Miami Dolphins player for a long time.
And the Hall of Famer, too, as well.
Absolutely, from the Wolverines. So fourth down here and long. Green throws the ball up deep. You have 2 Wolverines over there picked off, and it's going to go the other way. I don't know if you should pick that one off, partner, or slap it down. But nonetheless, the Wolverines will take over on down.
Yes, Green rolls off to the left, throws a Hail Mary. 2 defenders down and overthrew the receiver. That's an interception for the Woodland Hills Wolverines. Want to introduce to you the referees tonight. Tim Leichenhammer, referee. Dave McHenry, umpire. Dave Gano, linesman. Julian Underwood, lineman. James Healy, field judge. And Sean Miggs is the play clock side judge.
So once again, the Wolverines take over deep in their own territory. Cam Walter at quarterback. Deep in his own territory, hands the ball off up the middle. Look like Keys breaks through, gets ahead for a gain of about 6 yards on the play. So that's going to bring up a second down and about 4 yards for the Wolverines as they are looking to drive this one down the field and put this one in the books. Cam Walter saying, start up the bus. We'll see if young fella can get it going here to finish this one off. Hands the ball off up the middle again, the Keys, and he's met by a host of North Hills Indians. That's going to bring up a big third down, partner.
Yes, Keys is running hard. You got to wrap him up, or he'll go to the house. So they're wrapping him up. He was hog-tied there. So it's 14-0. Woodland Hills Wolverines with 7:54 left in the fourth quarter. Woodland Hills is deep in their own territory.
We'll see.
Down.
Yeah, we'll see if they draw up some trickery here. Hands the ball off up the middle. No trickeration. Straight ahead for a short gain there. Looks like the Wolverines are content with just punting the ball and playing good defense.
Yeah, with your back against the end zone, I guess they were thinking, just if Frank was able to get it on, by running the ball. If not, we'll punt it away. We'll put our defense on.
Once again, partner, 7 minutes left to go in the game. Like to see them stay aggressive there and maybe take Cam out on a boot and a little trickeration, give him a little opportunity to have an RPO, run-pass option, and get ahead for the first down. But nonetheless, they'll rely on their defense, who's been playing well so far. And looks like it was close. Almost got to the ball, but it takes a Wolverine bounce, and it's going to roll dead inside the 45-yard line where the North Hills Indians will take over.
And that was heavy pressure by the Indians on the punt coming in. Almost got it blocked, but nevertheless, punter gets it off. Indians First and 10.
Yeah, that could have been a game changer there, partner. All right, one step more, they could have blocked that punt. We would have been in a dogfight from that point on.
I believe if one of them would have stretched out, gave it they all, it could have been blocked. But first and 10, North Hills Indians at the 45.
So once again, partner, we'd like to thank our sponsor,
Shelley's Pie. 412-646-2560. You must try Shelley's Pie. Back to live action.
wide open. Number 11 in the seam, takes the ball from Green, gets upfield, and gets ahead for a first down. Big strike. Curtis, no block. Great catch.
That's a nice pass by Green to no block. Number 11. In there on the tackle for Woodland Hills Wolverines is Justin Perdue. But not before. It's a great game. It's about a 33-yard gain on that play.
And that was a quick strike there to move ahead. Wolverines are going to have to play tough defense to protect this lead. Shotgun formation, looks again, looks to his right, scrambles, and he takes off upfield, and he's hit hard, lowers his head, is taken down. Green gets up quick, but great hit.
That was number 33, Justin Perdue, coming up on the hit again with a tackle, but not before he get about a gain of 6, 7 on first down, second down and about 4 for the North Hills Indians.
Perdue is ahead. Great name, Justin Perdue. Great name for the young fella. Shotgun formation, Green looks to his right, throws it to his brother in the flat. He gets ahead, and he's going to be ahead for the first down to move the chains for the Indians.
That's the Green connection. Sophomore catches the ball out of the backfield, gets first down yardage for the North Hills Indians.
Green to Green. I guess you would call that money. Green to Green.
That's the money connection right there.
So once again, the Indians come out. 2 receivers into the boundary here. Little pistol look, hands the ball off to his brother over the right side, and he's taken down for little or no gain, maybe a loss on the play.
Taken down by the freshman sensation, Zakir Moore, in there on the tackle for a loss.
Second down and 11 there for the Indians, and we are nearing the 5-minute mark.
Zakir Ziggy Moore, as they call him.
Young fella in there making plays. It's good to see that. Shotgun formation. Green looks to his right, throws it to his receiver. A little bit of heat on that pass. Goes through the hands of his receiver, and it's going to bring up a third down and long for the Indians, as we know that they are in 4-down territory. So once again, we are here at the story Woodland Hills Wolverine, George A. Novak Field, legendary coach here. We want to wish George Novak well wishes. Thank you for all that you've done here, Coach, and all the young people that you helped as well coming through this program and building this program here at Woodland Hills High School. Great defense there. Big fella was posting up on a defender, and he reached around and knocked the ball away as the big fella was posted up over the middle.
Yeah, they tried to get the big fella posted up like Charles Barkley down in the paint. Guy reached around, hit the ball. We have a player down for the Woodland Hills Wolverines.
So we have a stoppage in play here as the Wolverines lead 14-0. And so far, partner, we're going to stop here, and I'd like to share a national day. Today's national day is actually Mayflower Day, Raisin Cinnamon Day, Play Day, Working Parents Day. I'm sure Working Parents Day is every day. And then also National Tradesmen's Day. And that might be near and dear to your heart, as you are Mr. USS Steel. And also, one that's pretty near and dear, it is Step Family Day. As we know that there are a lot of families that are step. but I like to call them bonus family. Step is kind of like a negative connotation. So bonus family day. So that's today's national day. As Mr. Cruz is up, he looks like he's a little ginger on his ankle, but he's walking off with little assistance. Great game by that young fella as he's laying it all out there as well. He's going to be a great asset on the next level for some program as well.
Yeah, he's one of those basketball players that decided to go out this year. Number 2, Cruz McMillan, decided to come out. 32, Chaz Cobbs decided to come out. And number 23, Shayneer Pickney decided to come out. These are all basketball players that decided to come out and be a part of the lore of the Woodland Hills High School football team.
Along with Amir Brown. And it looks like the receiver had the ball in the flat, and he was ahead. He could have got in for a touchdown, and he slipped, lost his feet, turned the ball over to the Wolverines as they take over with 4:46 left to go on the clock, leading 14-0. So we'll see what Coach Bosser draws up here as he kept it pretty much wide open for the most part of the game. Great play calling, utilizing his freshman phenom quarterback and all of his players as his running back. Mr. Jones is out with an injury, undisclosed injury, but nonetheless, the Wolverines have put forth a great effort tonight.
So once again, we would like to give our condolences and our sympathies to Brother Leon Roxamore, our CEO, for the homegoing service of his brother Jamal M. Hardy, Sr., which will be at Lighthouse Church, 810 Fisher Street. Please keep the family in prayer as they are in bereavement.
Yes, yes. Back to live play up the middle and ahead for about a 8-yard gain. Frankie Keys, as he has the keys to the car, and it looks like I'm not sure if it's a Mustang or a convertible, a GT, a Corvette, but he's definitely running hard tonight.
Yes, and with that being said, we would hope that Brandon Jones' injury isn't a big injury, that he would be able to come back next week. I seen him come off the field without his shoulder pads. He was limping a little bit, but he's walking off on his own. Hopefully the young man is all right.
Absolutely. Keys with another handoff. Looks like he gets ahead for a short gain there. And it looks like Woodland Hills next week will travel to Norwin, and next week North Hills will play against Penn Hills. So Woodland Hills will have a tough matchup next week. They get through this one. Look forward to trying to, get their record on the winning side. High snap, handoff up the middle, the Keys, and he bulls ahead forward. Looks like for a first down. He's still rumbling, bumbling, carrying Indians with him. They jumping on his back, but he pulls them ahead for the first down.
Frank Keys out there running hard, bursts over right guard, finding some daylight, some running room. Then got a little bit of help, a little push after that, but gets the first down for the Woodland Hills Wolverines. Frank Keys looking like he's running with some determination tonight.
Absolutely. We're at about the 3-minute mark, partner, with Woodland Hills leading the Indians from North Hills 14-0. Woodland Hills being led by their freshman phenom, Cam Walter. We're looking for a nickname for Cam, so if you guys are out there and you're listening, you're watching, let us know on Roxamore Sports what you guys think. But a lot of young players here at Woodland Hills. Coach Bosser's doing a great job trying to gel this team together and restore the roar at the Wolverina. So it looks like
Cam is coming in. His dad is very proud, as we see his dad a lot. His dad was a basketball player here at Woodland Hills, can shoot the rock. He's excited about his son, being a quarterback for the Woodland Hills Wolverines, as he went through here and his wife went through here too as well. He has a sister that started as a freshman, Kayla Walter, for the basketball team. She's a star in her own right too. them two be going at it when it comes to basketball and who's the biggest star.
I wonder who was the best athlete in the family. I know Cam probably took a little bit of stuff from his sister, because she's pretty tough there in her own right as well. So once again, we'd like to thank you for tuning in with us on the Roxamore Sports Network. Great opportunity, great time to cover Football Network. Craig Thomas, along with my partner in crime, Sam the Lumberjack Timbers, in the seat. Great to have you here, partner. Great night for football. Handoff once again as the Wolverines stay conservative now. They just want to run that clock and get out of here with a victory. And busy night of football here. Busy night in Pittsburgh as we got Elton John playing down at PNC Park. Sold out. A couple Benny and the Jets going on. And just a great time to be here in Pittsburgh and Western Pennsylvania. Big game coming up Sunday, partner. What you think about that one?
Big game. You know, like I said, they still have New England Patriots favored, even though this is the bad New England team, Patriots team, they still have them favored by 2 over the Pittsburgh Steelers. I found that one hard. I don't know. I don't know who the odd makers are, but you know, something's a little shaky there that they still had the Patriots to win by 2 over the Steelers.
Yeah, well, you know, they figure that with Belichick and that he has a number for the Steelers, but coming into Pittsburgh, brother, we got something for him this time.
We got something for him.
We got something for him.
I also want to give a shout out to number 78 for the North Hills Indians, Jamar Allen. He's only a freshman, 6'2", 290. He burst in and made that tackle on Frank Keys. He's a big fella, too, out there. Number 78, 9th grader, starting on the D-line for the North Hills Indians.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why you got some great athletes out here.
That's a.k.a. Big Snacks, as they call him up.
He must be getting a lot of snacks there. Big fella.
He got a little quicks about it. He bursting in on the stop on the last play. Back to live action, 3rd and about 11 for the Woodland Hills Wolverines.
Walter in a shotgun position, hands the ball off over the right side, the Keys, and he fights ahead for a gain of about 5 yards on the play. So we are nearing the 2-minute mark, and I'm sure the Wolverines will be punting this one away and content with just playing defense here and trying to get out of here with a victory.
Yes, it seems like that's the play. That's what they want to call. North Hills calls timeout. So while we have a stop as in play, I would like to give a shout out to Shelly's Pie. Yin's got to try Shelly's Pie. 412-646-2560. Right down in the great town of Turtle Creek. Come on past, family atmosphere, nice pie. You got to eat the pie with a fork when you're down there to have a good time.
Partner. Yin's got to try Shelly's Pie. Hey, one thing I can tell you about it, they put a lot of toppings on that pizza. Meat, healthy, good toppings. Sauce is good. Cheese is excellent. You know, great pizza here, Western Pennsylvania. We're known for a lot of things, but Yin's got to try Shelly's Pie. So we're here, partner, 4th down here for the Wolverines. So what have you seen so far tonight, partner?
Well, I seen that, you know, Coach Tim Bosser open the playbook up early on, you know, getting in the open. Almost had a receiver out there. Could have been a fake punt. Coaches called it for North Hills.
Great kick there by that punter to get that ball off in a hurry as he was rushed. So that ball goes dead at about the 47-yard line, where the Indians will take over with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock.
Cooper Thompson pulls number 11 away, Curtis Knobbenlock, because the ball would have hit him. Woodland Hills was trying to push him into the ball, that he touched the ball. That was great thinking by Cooper Thompson. Pull the receiver away.
So we are just about nearing the end of this game. 2 minutes left on the clock.
They got the big guy out wide, the big tight end, the young guy, the sophomore, over on the numbers.
So it looks like we have illegal procedure penalty against North Hills. They come out with 4 wide receivers, and we'll see if the Wolverines decide to bring pressure or play coverage. As the North Hills faithful let the referees know they're not happy about it. It's great to see people out here once again as we move past this COVID situation, and the fans are back.
So that's number 8 in there on the play, coming in for North Hills Indians, Michael Hosky, senior.
Green is back deep to pass, has a receiver open, and he overshoots him as he was running deep down the seam. Mr. Cooper Cup Thompson was overthrown. So great opportunity here for you guys. If you definitely want to be like Shelley's Pie and sponsor Woodland Hills broadcast, contact Leon Rockymore, our CEO, 412-378-8271 to be a sponsor for the Wolverine football season. Green is back deep again, and he flicks it deep for his receiver, who's double covered, and no chance on that one, partner.
Yeah, he's throwing it around, but he's throwing it in double coverage, overthrowing the receiver. The last one, he should have put it on him instead of trying to lead him. If he puts it on him, I believe it would be a good play.
Young man has a beautiful ball, though. Throws a nice tight spiral.
Yeah, it looked like he could spin it.
Yeah, definitely. He's got to work on that accuracy a little bit, but throwing the ball, third down is definitely in 4-down territory with 1:58 left to go. The Green brothers are in the backfield. Looks to his right, throws the ball to Mr. Thompson as he makes a couple people miss. The whoop-de-whoop, scooping up inside the defender and out of bounds.
That was a nice move there by Cooper. Show a little bit of shake and bake. Split 2 defenders on the move. Gets upfield for good yardage.
Hey, he showed some shake and bake, and I didn't even know the oven was on, partner. So that's going to bring up.
So they got the marker wrong over there across the field. I believe it's 4th down. They got it 1st down over there.
4th down and 4. Green is back, looks for his receiver, throws it to Mr. Cooper, and he gets ahead for the 1st down. Cooper Thompson on the right side, as that looks like Mr. Green's second favorite receiver besides his brother.
Yeah, nice pass. Puts it on him this time. Gets 1st down in plus territory now. The Woodland Hills side of the ball. 1st and 10 from about the 36-yard line for the North Hills Indians. And they're on the move.
So with the clock stopped at 1:46 left to go, Green is in the backfield. He has receivers stacked to the left and stacked to the right. A little bit of pressure. He rolls out to his left, has a lot of field in front of him. He ends up taking off and gets ahead, gets his sticks, and gets out of bounds for a gain of 11.
Yeah, you hear all the coaches up in the press box saying, run the ball, because he had nothing but daylight. Decided to tuck it and do just that and gets the 1st down for the North Hills Indians.
So the Wolverines are playing a little soft right now, just playing defense, just trying to make the Indians use up the clock and go down the field and score. But nonetheless, might want to stay aggressive here and just shut down this and get out of here with the victory.
You will want to get the W.
Shotgun formation, pump fake, and Green pump fakes, and he rolls to his right. He looks for a receiver, throws the ball, and it is out of bounds. Looks like he juggled the ball. I'm not sure if he called that a completion or not. Great athleticism by Green there.
Yes, Green
John
was
Green
shaking around
Jr.
and moving in there on the play. Number 7, Devon Page, it's a senior DN, applying the pressure.
So that brings up a 2nd down and a short 1 or a long 2 here for the Indians as they are on the move. 1:27 left on the clock. Oh, pass comes out of the hand of Green and is incomplete.
I missed what happened. I don't know what happened. Did he try to throw the ball that slipped out of his hand or some of that? But that makes it 3rd down, 3rd and about 2. With 1:23 left in the 4th quarter. North Hills deep in Woodland Hills territory. just trying to make it respectable, trying to punch it in. Woodland Hills 14, North Hills 0.
Yeah, he tried to do like a big fella we saw playing for the Steelers a long time, Big Ben Roethlisberger. He used to pull that all the time and looked like he was going to throw it and pull it back and reload, but the ball came out of his hand, brings up a 3rd down and short for the Indians. Green looks to his right, throws the ball, almost picked off and gone the other way.
That was Austin Wales in there on a play. Could have been a pick 6 there.
Almost went to the well one too many times. And Mr. Well could have took it back the other way for 6. He just walked that in. Great defense by Austin Wells, though. Great defense. Anticipation. He undercut that little out route, and he was almost gone the other way, partner.
So it's 4th down and 1 for the North Hills Indians.
A long one, and it looks like he's under duress, and he drops the ball, and I think that'll just about do it, ladies and gentlemen, as the Wolverines will take over. They come with a little blitz off the edge. Mr. Cruz comes in, Cruz missile, and breaks up that play and turns the ball over. It looks like the Wolverines are going to get down and kneel this one out.
So that was heavy pressure dialed up by the defense for Woodland Hills Wolverines. Shut the game down. So it's 14-0, 1:12 left in the 4th quarter. And so all they might need to do is the victory formation to end this one out.
Absolutely. So you've seen some great things from the Wolverines tonight. Great play calling. Kudos to Coach Tim Bostard. Great play calling, getting a young quarterback in the right situations, getting him out of the pocket. A lot of misdirection, quarterback keeps, and just great play calling overall. So the Wolverines look like they'll get out of here with a victory tonight, 14-0, as Cam Walter takes the kneel down and probably take one more of those, and that'll just about do it. Brandon Jones maybe lost for a short time. Wish that young man well. Great to see him back out here as he's a playmaker. Next week, Woodland Hills will be at Norwin Friday night. So I'm not sure, but it'll be a great trip there and a great time for football here. Good luck to the Pitt Panthers as well as they travel to Michigan to play against Western Michigan. So they look to get back a little vengeance from last year's loss. And the Steelers definitely to get a little vengeance against the Patriots. So that'll do it here, 4th quarter, and our final score will be 14-0, Woodland Hills over the North Hills Indians. Thank you for tuning in on the Roxamore Sports Network. And we'll be right back to close out the show. And we'll go over a little bit and do our post-game show, and we'll be out of here. We'll be right back here. Thank you.
This is Roxamore Sports here live at the famous George A. Novak Field at the Wolverina, where we just witnessed the Woodland Hills Wolverines come out with a victory 14-0 to get back on the winning side. I'm Sam, the Lumberjack Timbers, here with my cohort Craig, the CT Express Thomas.
Yeah, great game tonight, Sam. We saw a lot of great play. Wolverine defense came out to play. First drive of the night, Cam Walters, a freshman phenom, drove his team down and got him in the scoring column. And so great celebration of good football here. North Hills, both these are great story programs, great tradition. Good to see the Wolverines get on the winning side, even their record up to 2-2.
Yes, like you said, great story programs here. North Hills Indians comes in here to the Wolverine tonight to try to get off the snide. They were 0-3. They dropped another one 0-4. Great play calling by Tim Bostard with the offense. As you said, we have a lot of young phenoms. Zakir Moore, freshman. Cam Walter, freshman. A lot of sophomores. Scoop Smith out there too as well as a freshman. So the future is bright here at Woodland Hills, but we're still looking to get on the winning side this season to come out respectable.
So that moves the record for the Wolverines to 2-2. Next week they'll be at Norwin Friday night at 7 p.m. So make sure you tune in and watch a great night of football. Great to have you here, partner. I love you and I miss you. It's been like, good old days. You just get back on that bike and ride again. You got it. Congratulations to you and your daughter, Ashley. I love your daughter. Great young lady in the band. Great Wolverine. But great to be here with you tonight. We'd like to thank our sponsor as well, Shelly's Pie. You just got to try. What, partner?
Shelly's Pie.
Turtle Creek, one of the best pies here in Turtle Creek and here in Western Pennsylvania. So that'll do it for tonight. Craig Thomas along with my partner, Sam the Lumberjack Timbers on the Roxamore Sports Network. Good night. Thank you for joining us. Woodland Hills 14, North Hills 0. All rights are reserved to Leon Rockymore. No reproduction of this broadcast is authorized without the express written consent of Leon Rockymore and Roxamore Sports Network. Thank you again.
And good night.
Good night, partner.